lot since I started streaming. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, I've been leaning into it a lot. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the hot topics that get shit started, you know? I mean, dislikes, I don't know. Steve, you could correct me if I'm wrong, and I think I brought this up before. I mean, I believe dislikes are just as valuable as likes. Am I wrong, Stevie? I mean, the traffic's in there.
Yeah.
Problem is, though, mate, you put up a... You
and they'd watch you for 5 minutes with their hate, fueling their hate. They watch you for 5 minutes.
You title your stream the transgender debate, and then we're here talking about how trannies in sports is cheating and stuff. They're going to start complaining. They're going to start writing to YouTube. Before you know it, mate, your channel gets shut down.
Well, now you might be.
Your channel shut down.
You're probably right. You're probably right there.
As I say, you know, these people don't. Their issue.
They don't have nothing else to do.
Opinion. They won't come into your comments and be like, oh, you're a bigot or whatever. They will try to destroy your career because that's how they do things. If they disagree with you, if you disagree with them, they'll go after your livelihood. They'll try and get you shut down. They'll try and get you silenced. It's fucked up. But you can't disagree with these people.
After the stream is finished, it will self-destruct.
Yeah.
In 3 seconds. No worries. No worries.
That's right, Steve. Yeah.
You can disagree with normal people, but you can't disagree with these crazies.
That's right. When people are crazy,
you can't argue with crazy, bro. You can't argue with crazy.
It's like trying to play chess with a pigeon.
Na 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 na.
All right, so Shroom, your thoughts. You just jumped in here. We're live. Like and subscribe. Well, real quick, I'll break it down. We've went over the... Basically, I think everybody in here is in agreement that if a woman is taking steroids to compete with men, she's cheating. And if a man is claiming to be a woman and going into women's sports, he's cheating. Your thoughts? Yeah, I thought you would. You seem like a rational guy.
Same page there.
Yeah.
That was the test. You're in the team.
Yeah.
I think if you ask any of the people we know,
that was one of the tests. Nice one, Doc.
That's why I put Pet Shop Boys on my jukeboxes for profiling purposes. We want to make sure he was cool.
So everyone we play with would think the same. To be honest, we don't have any bleeding heart liberals.
Don't follow Doc. He don't know his way around.
Nah, I don't know where I'm going.
Follow him.
Yeah, you go to the edge of the map and off it. I think it's right here, Doc.
Took the scenic route.
Yeah, he always does.
You know, I'm trying to map it. I gotta learn it. I don't learn it.
Oh, here we go. Straight ahead of me. Straight ahead of me.
Where are you?
There's 2 of them. Straight ahead of me.
Alright, I'm gonna go through these doors. Come around behind them.
Oh, sorry, brother.
2's down. Go now. Go. Go now. Go. They're all down. Go. I done in there. I done fucked shit up. Oh, it was like a little group. It was like a little group
Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body.
That's what they call a DP. You know what that stands for? Stands for double penetration, in case you guys didn't know.
Nah, it's alright. Bend it, bend it.
Like, subscribe for more tips and tricks.
Nice one, Doc. Went in there and fucked them up, as he says. Not my words, the Doc's words. Fucked up.
Alright, you guys know who Bruce Jenner is? He was one of those.
Bruce Jenner, yeah.
Reckon he chopped his cock off?
Well, someone chopped his cock off.
He did do that. That's official.
What,
he chopped, like his dick, like what he pisses with.
Oh, I thought you meant his Coca-Cola.
His Coca-Cola.
It's Cola.
Don't even get me started, Stevie. I got that shit saved, man.
Miss Jenner, though. Yeah, go on. So, Miss Jenner, go on.
Miss Jenner, you reckon, yeah, the cock. The cola.
She chopped it off. No, he chopped it off. No, it's she, is it?
I don't know how it works. I mean, I'm not even going to get into that part.
Yeah.
Cola.
We'll skip
cock.
that one. That's tomorrow's stream. We need a long time to fucking talk about that.
Bruce Jenner for a little while was like a national hero in America, wasn't he? Or like for the trannies and for the lefties. Can't imagine why. As far as I'm concerned, if you're born a man, you're always a man. I don't care.
I think it's just a fashion thing myself. That's my opinion.
Well, I'm kind of with you. I think people are just trying to be hip.
Next decade, it'll be something else.
I mean, it wasn't long ago, but it was almost fashionable to be gay. I think it's people that feel kind of that don't feel like they fit in anywhere.
Yeah,
so they've got this group of people they can belong to, so they jump on it.
They should get VR. They should get VR.
It was like Little Britain, Stevie. Remember they used to take the piss with David. Oh, I'm the only gay in the village, and everyone in the village is a bender. But that was the thing, wasn't it? Is that it was fashionable to be gay. Oh, I'm the only gay in the village, but he's never actually had any cock, and every time he gets the option to, he fucking shits himself and runs away.
Yeah, it just
because it was more fashionable than anything else.
Yeah, it was more fashionable. Yeah, that's right.
It was not cola, it was cock. Remember cock? What's cock?
That was brilliant. That Little Britain, have you seen Little Britain, Doctor Sutton? Little Britain. If there's any on YouTube, I'll have to share it with you.
It is on YouTube. It is.
Is it? Yeah, it's one of the best you're gonna get.
It is funny. It's on Netflix as well, but I don't know if it's on American Netflix because they got different shit on their Netflix to us. I was actually quite jealous because my Netflix went a bit funny a few weeks ago, and I was suddenly I had the American Netflix and didn't have any of the English stuff. And they've got like all the X-Files on there and Supernatural.
X-Files,
the fucking phone.
Yeah.
And I started racking up. I spent like an hour racking up all these shows. I was like, oh great, I can rewatch this, I can rewatch that.
Yeah.
Switched off Netflix, switched it back on. It was back to the British one. I was like, oh bollocks. So it's all gone. I should have just kept it on, left it on. No, never turning that off now.
Yeah, Benny Hill, man, he was a fucking loon. He was funny as fuck. I was watching the two Ronnies.
Oh wow, that's a blast.
Oh, I'm trying to think of
Phantom raspberry blower.
This joke that they said. What was it? What was their joke? Oh right, is that joke right? Here we go. It was reported, a young girl took the pill. You know what the pill is, Doc? Over
the
here.
After morning. Or before?
Yeah, the morning. Yeah, the pill, right? Yeah, the pill.
Okay.
Yeah, for the like not.
Contraceptive pill. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, hold on. The one that you take after you think you're pregnant?
No, the pill's,
one that covers
the one you're supposed to take.
The one before that's covered.
Yeah,
okay.
the one that covers you for the week or two.
Okay, yep.
Right, yeah, so, the two Ronnies were sitting there and they're reading the news report. So, news just in. Girl takes contraceptive pill and washes it down with pond water. She went to the doctors feeling funny and he said, don't worry, you're 3 months stagnant. I just laughed. I thought these are class.
Hey, thanks, Adrenaline. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, a little rusty, Adrenaline.
I like you,
got in that one.
Shroom, I'm heading back in just because I've got a shotty, and so long range is not going to work for me.
Yeah, that was there. The middle door. Closer.
Close to next to
Nah, you're miles away. Pick up another weapon. He can't see me. Let's see you do this. I want to see a result. Fuck. Someone saw you. Who saw you?
Yeah, he saw me. That's that big chef, and he's fucking teabagging me. You're a cunt.
Alright, let's leave then. How'd that get you?
Nah, I'm the host. Let's just rag him in the next fucking match.
I don't know if I told you guys this last night. I probably did, but my favorite
I don't
British...
teabag, but I'm going to teabag that prick when I shoot him next round.
I'm not going to participate in the teabagging.
That's not teabag me.
Well said, though. Yeah, just don't get involved in it. Just leave. Yeah, that's what I do. Just don't.
I'd like to say my most favorite British saying is miles away. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, that's just a normal phrase, and you're right. But there's something about when a British guy says miles away. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Jeremy Wade said
that means it's fucking far. That's what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah.
Well, no, I
So
mean,
fucking
American
give up,
people,
stay the night.
like,
Well,
you're like,
Americans, it'd be kilometres away, wouldn't it?
What would you say?
No.
Like a fucking...
no, Americans would say miles away also. But when a British dude says it, I don't know what it is. It's just me personally. You know, Jeremy Wade used to say, he'd be like, I was fishing for this, whatchamacallit, and up the river,
Yeah, well done, Marco.
500 miles away. I don't know how to explain it. It's not going to make sense if you're British. It's not going to make sense if you're American. It's just one of those
You're on the other
sayings.
side, Marco. What's the teabagging about, brother? We don't do all that shit. We was gonna leave, but my man said, no, we won't leave. But we usually leave, mate, as soon as someone does that.
Maybe you guys
Hello,
are
brother, how
right.
you doing?
Technically, y'all say kilometers all the time. Maybe that's why it's funny
Oh,
to
all right, Mark. Hey, Mark Meister. Yeah, don't do the teabagging, man, because we just don't even entertain it, really.
It's kind of like when you say fag, you know, and you're talking about a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, fag. You're going out for
Just
a fag.
rolls off the tongue real nice when you say miles away.
I wouldn't walk 500 miles away. I wouldn't walk 200 miles away again.
Oh, shit, Steve.
You got one of the guys on the other side in your stream.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mark Meister's on the other side, and I think Dominic as well. Marco's on the other side. Big shout out to you boys.
I mean,
Great
adrenaline. Usually I play with British people. So the accents, I don't even usually notice they have an accent until they say miles away. That's the only one. When they say miles away, I'm like, because Jeremy Wade used to say that. It's like I was fishing for tarpon 500 miles away. Is shooting me. Oh, right there. God damn it. God damn it. That's on me. I should have pulled the trigger.
That's that fucking teabagging prick again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we didn't kill him. He's right there where we went. Like, he's like 1 mile away.
Miles off.
Where is he?
I'm trying to find him, Stevie. He's still in there.
Where are you from, Adrenaline?
Oh, yeah, right on your left, Stevie. He's right next to you in that tent.
Is he in the tent?
Staring at the door to your left.
Oh, what a cunt.
He's going to teabag you.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're from London too, okay. Nah, seriously, most of the time you don't even notice British accent. It's just that miles away thing. Because I remember Jeremy Wade always said that shit, as I just said earlier.
I don't think you heard it actually, Stevie, when we were playing yesterday. One of the guys, one of the randoms in the room with us thought that you were American.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
thought
did.
I'm Australian
Yeah.
as well sometimes.
I get called Australian, but it was like, oh yeah, whereabouts in America are you from? And you'd stepped off for a second. Me and Doc were like, you what? He's about the most cockney person that you're ever going to meet.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said. Yeah, I remember that. That was
Yeah,
funny.
well done, Big Chef.
Mark, I'll tell you what, I couldn't believe that shit. He was like, where you from? At first I thought I was Stevie, right? And then I realized, no, he knew who Stevie was, and he thought he was American. And he was English, to beat all.
I know, that's the crazy bit about it.
It's because I'm on the American fucking time zone.
Yeah, that's
In
possible,
Australia
yeah.
and New Zealand.
Well, so am I, mate, but I've never once presumed that you were Australian or American or something.
Hey, I've been called Australian. I've had American people ask if I was Australian.
I get called Australian quite a bit.
And I literally thought they were talking to Steve.
Hmm.
And I was like, no, you talking to me? You get what I mean? And they're like, yeah, you from... I'm like, hell.
You're talking to me. I don't see anyone else. You're talking to me. You're talking to me. I don't see anyone else in this, no. Talking to me. You
Yeah, I don't see anybody else in it. You talking to me?
I do Australian. I could
do Australian right now. Do Australian right now. This whole match, you do Australian. Yeah, be Australian this whole match.
No problem.
That's on live.
No worries.
Go for it.
This is a knife.
This time is
No, that sounded pretty British.
No, it fucking doesn't, mate. You don't know.
Alright, now you...
Yeah, we've got a couple.
Alright, now you're doing good. Yeah, you having a little...
Double down behind you.
Yell at me in Australian, Seven.
Nice one, brother. I'm going forward.
I'm all about that Australian lifestyle, pal. You got me, the motherfucker.
I'll run out of breath. Please, I'm coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, adrenaline. I don't know, I could still, I mean, it was kind of believable. I could kind of believe Seven on that one. But I can still hear the English coming through. You know what I mean?
You can hear the English? Are you sure?
Yeah, I can hear the English.
I'm Australian at the moment. I don't think that you'd think I was English if you just met me today and I was doing this.
Well,
I can do this shit all night long.
I wish Bob was listening. He's from New Zealand. He'd call you out. I don't know. I think I could tell. I think I could tell. Most people wouldn't be able to tell. I will give you that.
C3 my charade.
Now that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, I'll quiz you a little bit.
I used to,
what do they call AC/DC over there?
I don't know, I'm not actually Australian, brother.
Well, there you go. It's like a daka. Now you say it. You know how to do it. I can't do accents. It's like a daka. But in an Australian...
Well, daka.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, thanks, General. Probably. Yeah,
I
they
used to like the old Castlemaine Forex adverts. I don't know if you ever saw those, Doc, but it's an Australian beer. And they were fucking hilarious. There was one where it's like a flatbed truck, right? And there's two geezers in the front, there's a bird in the back. They got like 3 or 4 crates of Castlemaine Forex in the back.
Yeah.
And they're driving over this rickety old bridge. Bridge collapses, and so the truck's literally teetering on the edge of it. You got the front on the bridge and the back kind of hanging off the edge. And the bird in the back, she's like, I think we need to lose a little bit of weight off the back. And then one of the guys in the front
that was good.
That was good. It's good sport, your missus. It's like they're fucking brilliant. I think we need to lose some weight off the back. Good sport, your missus.
Nah, I'll tell you, you know what's funny about accents? The same joke in an American accent or a British accent or a Australian or New Zealand accent can be more funny depending on the accent. You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? You know what I'm talking about here?
Yeah.
Like, well, especially New Zealand or Australia.
I actually can't. I don't think I could do New Zealand. I would struggle with the nuance between the Australian and New Zealand sort of.
Or there is some nuance to it.
There is.
And I'll tell you what. You take a joke from New Zealand and try to do it in any other accent, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
New Zealand's couldn't get a Castlemaine Forex or anything else.
What's that? We didn't loud shit. What did you say, Seven?
New Zealanders couldn't give a Castlemaine Forex or anything else.
Yeah.
I'll bet there's one over here.
That's what I mean, just the way they talk. I mean, a joke just doesn't play the same. if you don't have that. Well, I mean, if you ever seen Flight of Conchords, that Rise Darby guy, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, sorry, no.
Oh, you don't know that dude? Shit.
No, I'm not.
Oh, damn, cleared that C4.
Well, right on my left, Shreem.
There's another one, two to that. Oh, no, that's pretty bad. Sorry. Get him, Steve. There you go. Hand job him. There you go. Nice work.
Nice one, Stevie.
Nice one, brother.
Yeah, do it like New Zealand. There you go.
You've got a jammer.
I genuinely, I don't think I could do a New Zealand accent. Though.
Just Australian.
Just Australian.
That's it.
I can always recognise a New Zealand accent, but I can't do it.
I hope Bob's watching.
Didn't have a wallaby's chance.
Yeah.
Fucking dingoes.
Nah, Steve appreciates comedy, and he might understand where I'm coming from. There's something about that New Zealand accent that you can't have any other accent and do the same joke. It won't work.
Can you do New Zealand, Stevie?
New Zealand? Nah. I can't do any accent, man. I can't even do fucking English.
Apparently not. You sound American, according to other English people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Steve. Yeah. Steve from America. It's like, I was like, he's the most cockney motherfucker I ever talked to.
Oh, it's America, man.
America.
America, man. Oh, this was America, man.
Our jobs.
Integrity. Took our jobs. Took our jobs. We don't take too kindly to your taps, man, dear.
American's actually one of the few that I can't do. Not well, anyway.
There's so many different accents, man. Like, quite thick and heavy ones, you know. You're quite distinguishable.
I can do, like, the whole Southern American accent fairly well. Like,
alright, let's hear it.
You know, the hillbilly thing.
No,
I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah,
well, there ain't nobody here to offend but me. Go ahead.
No, that's my sex box, and her name's Sony.
But see, I would know you're not from the South, though. Like, even if that was the first time I heard you, I'd be like, nah, he's not from here.
Get your dick out of my VCR.
Yeah, because, see, that's the funny thing about accents. Like, I don't think I have an accent, but y'all would probably disagree. Am I wrong or am I right?
Oh, I think you've got quite a strong accent. It's a cool accent. I like your accent.
See, that's what I'm saying. Accent. So, like, when I hear you or anybody else try to do a Southern accent, I don't think I have one, but I definitely can tell. Oh, shit. You know, you can definitely tell you're not from where I'm from.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm going to sneak around behind him.
Good one, mate. Got him, mate. Hey, get out.
Two of them. Yeah, alright, he's running away. Alright.
Oh, I'm dead. It's alright, keep on it, Shroom. Keep cover.
Yeah, he's got cover. He's dead.
Is he dead yet?
That's
Yep.
It. Nice one.
Fucking, I tell you, that Volkov can just lay down fire. It's good.
Oh,
man,
I love
was
the
just.
Volkov. It's great, isn't it?
He come back, mate, and thought twice about it because I was still ripping halfway through a clip, man. I still had another bit for him. He had to back off and let his mate die.
Hold on a minute while we're talking all this shit.
Hold
Shroom.
up. Wait a minute.
Where are you from, Shroom, again? Tennessee? Well, you can understand what I was talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even to me, you sound like you got a heavy country accent that I don't think I have, but I'm probably in denial. That's what I'm talking
Tell you
about.
what, people in England couldn't pinpoint where I'm from based on my accent, because I don't really have a regional dialect, because I've lived all over the country. I've lived up north, I've lived down south, like the farmy bits, London area. So I've kind of got a mixture of loads of different British accents all rolled into one.
Well, that's a good thing. You just brought up. You know who Martin Sheen is, guys? He's a British guy. Well, I seen him on a talk show.
Martin Sheen?
Martin Sheen.
I was thinking Charlie Sheen. Sorry, I was thinking Charlie Sheen. I was like, no, he fucking ain't. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, the dude who played in Fargo, Martin Sheen. You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Well, yeah, he was on a talk show, and somebody brought up to him, they're like, if people didn't know you were from Britain and was a British actor, they would believe your American accent. And they brought up the conversation that, a British man can do a better American accent than an American man can do a British accent. And
well, I don't know. Sometimes but take Brad Pitt in Snatch. I mean, I know it's not a British accent. He was doing a pikey accent.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he was fucking incredible in that movie. And that pikey accent, that is spot on, mate. That's exactly what they sound like.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he worked at it real hard.
He's a method actor, and he spent time with pikeys in order to figure out how they...
There, Doc. Which way did they
I don't know where the hell they went.
Go around the back just in case. Oh, they're here with me in the kitchen.
Alright, I'm coming back. Oh, in the kitchen. Alright.
Kitchen.
On the right.
Alright, I gotta come back down.
They was before the counter. They weren't even behind the counter. They was in the big area as soon as you look in the kitchen. And he was on the right.
Like Stevie too, he basically just assassinated all of us from the same corner.
Yeah, I was looking behind the counter in the kitchen and he weren't. He was fucking right, just round the corner in the kitchen.
Doc's got him. I don't know where the last one is, mate. I'm trying to find him.
Well, I downed one. How many did y'all kill?
Go get a firewall. Go get a firewall.
Well, let me finish this fucking cocksucker off. Hold on a minute. Yeah, there he is.
Nice one, mate.
Nice one, John.
Teach him.
That'll teach him.
One.
That's it.
Alright. Going for the firewall. How copy?
No.
Oh my god, I got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Commanding officer. Yeah, he's got a long way to go.
Set on back. Watch all band
right
and run. I'm
right,
going.
Right. Don't see any tractors.
Nice
Did
one,
it, guys?
Nice one,
Did
bud.
it. Well done, Doc. Well done. You get fucking annual leave, man.
It's all
It's coming
good.
early for you.
Hell yeah.
Your leave is coming early. Get extra week. Get a week.
Uh-huh, that's my shit.
I'm gonna pull him, port and shaggle them bitches.
Oh, shit, Steve.
I'll even pay for it for you.
Well, thanks,
Going
man. I
forward.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well deserved, I think.
Yeah, well deserved. You had a lot of running and everything to do there, mate. Done it well.
So you East-West Tennessee. Where you at, Shrimp? See, that's how divided it is. You refrain from answering? Alright, it's all good.
Don't want to give anything away, does he?
Nah,
Knocking on his door.
apparently not. Nah, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't coming to your house.
Yeah, you got to come to mine if you want a good time. Right. Pick up the phone.
Well, or your next door neighbour, because she's always up for it.
Oh, mate, yeah. Pick her up, bruv. Take her on holiday, mate. You can do it all holiday.
And grab a granny, 50-year-old.
Yeah, grab a granny, bruv. Grab a fanny.
Alright, what's
Does that make her a gilf?
Hold on, let me ask you guys a serious question here. Alright, you guys ready for this one?
Fucking hell, are we ready? Look, brace yourself, boys.
I'm quite disappointed that my gilf comment got nothing more than a just like...
Well, no, I'm what's the word? I'm coming in on your question. Alright, what's the oldest chick you ever fucked based on the gap between your age and her age? You understand what I'm saying?
The biggest gap for me was it was about 10 years. They were about 10 years older than me. And I was pissed. I was really hammered. I'd have fucked anything that night.
Oh, there's yours, yeah. He's making excuse.
No, honestly, this woman wasn't even attractive. I don't know what I was doing. I woke up the next morning, looked at her, I was like, when did I buy a dog? Oh my God. Get out of here. It was horrible.
10 years. Alright, 10 years. How old was you then? So give us context.
I was about 28.
He was 6.
yeah, I was 4. Yeah, I was about 28 years old. Very, very pissed after a nightclub.
Well, I guess that's the proper age and the proper
you needed somewhere to
depth.
fucking sleep that night, obviously. So yeah, you had to pay the dues. You had to pay in kind.
I don't know. I don't think that's that dramatic. I mean, I remember I was
generally the other way around for me because I actually look really young for my age. So normally I end up with girls that are about 10 years younger than me. It's only the once that I've ever slept with anyone older than me, and I say she was not my finest hour, Duck. Honestly, it wasn't a proud moment. If you'd seen her, you'd be like, "Oh my God."
He done the math ahead of time. He said I was 28.
Yeah, but I bet
and it was
she had
10
a
years
smile
ahead
on
of
her
time.
face for a month.
And usually it's 10 years below. He done the math on that one before he even started talking.
I doubt she was smiling, Stevie. I woke up and I snuck out. I snuck out of the house, left me socks behind, everything, couldn't find them. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I mean, mate had actually
Did you leave her a note? You owe me 50 quid.
No. My mate, who I was out with that night, though, Stevie, had actually called her mate, so he'd been fucking her mate in the other room.
Oh, you took a grenade.
I woke up, took a look at this thing, was like, I'll get the fuck out of Dodge. He's already at the front door trying to get away from his one. He'd already woken up, he's like, there's double lock the door. He's like, I can't get the fucking door open. I was like,
they've locked us in.
Let's get the fuck out. We never ever speak of this to anybody.
They'll take you home and they've got Oh, you've already run off.
Shot fired.
Oh, I think I've got mines on me.
I think
I've got fucking mines. No, I had mines. I was trying to throw fucking grenades.
Did you guys both get killed by that Deoc guy?
I was up top. Trying to give you suppressing fire.
One minute we're all there, next minute we're all just dead. I think it must have been a grenade or something.
I didn't know we had a game on, mate. I was still talking to you all, and you'd run off. You was halfway across the map, and I thought we were still sitting there talking.
Yeah, I was kind of still talking also, Steve. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. I didn't even realise. And I had fucking mines, bro.
10 years, yeah, I think you beat me. I don't know if I ever surpassed the 10-year mark. So you're the dirtiest slag we've got in the team. You're a slag.
Do I get a badge?
I mean, I'm wanting to beat you. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to beat you.
Or something.
I'm looking through my files in my mind, see if I can beat you.
You're going through the bank.
Yeah, I'm going through the bank right now. Let's see.
See if there's any gilfs in there.
No, I'm only thinking 6 years, probably. Plus or minus. Plus or minus. I'm thinking it's 6 years. Probably at my best. I'm trying to think of one.
Whoa, how old is he?
Well, now, you got to give me time to get old, Shroom. God damn it. I ain't that old yet.
Yeah, he
50.
can fucking beat that.
Give me time.
Fucking beat that, yeah.
Give me about another 10 years, and I'll fucking wreck that shit. Oh, my God, the opposite.
Jeez.
The opposite.
She's mid-50s as well, then.
How ugly is he?
What does someone in their 20s see in someone of that age? I mean, is she unnaturally hot for a bird of that age, or is he just...
Or is he unnaturally ugly? Well, it must have been
She took him to a hypnotist. Shallow House style.
Kenny Craig. Look into my eyes, only my eyes. Look around the eyes, and you're under.
Yeah.
Kenny Craig, stage hypnotist.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn it. I thought we had something here, and this guy just come and blew us out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He should be playing. Get him in.
Nah, he's obviously got different priorities.
I can't imagine anyone sort of 25 years older than me being attractive to me. I just can't see it.
Nah, even when you're like 12 and you're jerking off all over everything.
I mean, 25 years at my age, you're talking 65-year-old chicks.
Line a few up and I'll see. Line a few up and I'll have a look.
Well, I mean, you know, that's true. Let's see.
5 years off their pension.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's stability. That's reliability. You know, that's what you want. Stable relationship, stable income.
Who is super old and hot?
Whoa! Shot in the arse.
Cheers, brother. Oh,
damn it, I was coming from you. For you.
I got him.
Set that up on the cross.
Yeah, who is super old and hot? I can't. I'm trying to think of somebody right now.
I can't think of anyone. I'll tell you what, actually. No. What's her fucking name? Birdie used to play Storm in the X-Men. What's her fucking name now?
Halle Berry?
Yeah. Like, when she did the first X-Men film, she was already 45 years old. Like, she's got to be...
Oh, no, Storm, from Minky Jansen.
No, you're right, Halle Berry. That's what I'm talking about. Like, she's aged unnaturally well. Yeah, I say when she first played Storm,
unnaturally well. She's an alien.
She was. Well, as I say, Stevie, when she was Storm in the very first X-Men, which was what, fucking 15, 20 years ago. She was in her 40s then.
Film with John Travolta.
She was in John Wick 3. I mean, she's still hot now.
Yeah, she was. Bond film she was in as well.
Yeah, she was in...
Swordfish, thanks, mate. Yeah,
Swordfish.
That's one. With the TVR with a fucking machine gun on the roof. Yeah. Yeah, James Bond.
No, it wasn't GoldenEye. It was Tomorrow Never Dies, wasn't it?
Was she in Tomorrow Never Dies? I thought
yeah,
that was that,
the one with Pierce Brosnan.
That Chinese bird from... Yeah. I thought that was the Chinese bird from... What's it called? Crouching Tiger.
Alright, well, what's Pierce Brosnan Bond films, anyway? Alright, it had 007...
GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
The World Is Not Enough.
The World's Not Enough.
Living Daylights.
Yeah.
Oh,
there was the one with Madonna as well, wasn't there? Where they're in the ice thing. I can never remember the name of that one.
Oh, that was Die Another Day. That was wicked.
Die Another Day. I think that's the one. Yep, I think that's it.
That's when they had a Jaguar and the Aston Martin racing about.
And it had a cloaking thing. It could turn invisible, couldn't it?
Yeah, that was banging, but the old studs in the cars.
But I didn't know that Halle Berry was in that one. I thought that was Madonna.
Well, she was in one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, she was in that as well. She was in the same movie, the one with the ice.
I thought it was Die Another Day.
She was a fencing tutor, wasn't she?
I'm trying to think. Sword. Because that was sword fight in it. Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody else?
say, oh.
Honestly, I can't think of any old actresses that I find.
Morgan Fairchild.
Me and Doc gonna go around flanking she.
Maybe not modern day, but she got pretty old and looked pretty
Where are
good
we,
for a long
boys? Try
time.
and get tight. Try and meet us somewhere.
They're all right here, Steve. I got a stick yelling.
Oh, that was a perfect grenade shot.
There's it,
Oh my god, no. Well, I got him with
Nice. Everyone died.
karma.
That's how it's done. Well calculated. Who done the maths on that one? I like that. Bit fucking touch and go. That was a close call, but you got them numbers down to 1,000th fraction.
Stream's grenade was perfect.
Yeah, sure, man. Done the maths on that one, bruv. Good calculus.
You know, call me old-fashioned, guys.
Big guy, actually. I was throwing one at the same time, but yours
Oh,
landed
he
first.
robbed it. He stole all your kills.
I've had the same idea.
But I've heard too many stories about Halle Berry being super crazy.
I know, but this isn't about whether they're mental or not. This is about whether you.
No, we done that.
Nah, but it
The
kind
other
of
night
turns
we
me
talked
off.
about mental.
Kind of turns me off, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mental doesn't turn me off nearly as much as senior citizen.
Well, I mean, there's a crazy high scale. We all know that.
Oh,
Oh, no, yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, I agree with you.
oh, right, yeah, I get you. I thought he was having a dick then at something.
Oh no! But if I got a choice between, mental or granny, I'm going to shag the mental
the
one.
gilf, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
am I
but
going to
again,
fuck a...
You
Am I
missed
going
the
to fuck
shit
a
tonight.
crazy 20-year-old versus a sane 60-year-old? Yeah, I'm definitely going with the crazy 20-year-old. That's obvious. I mean, that's...
Fit body, look at that body. She works out. She will be
I do overthink a lot of
She'll be
situations.
working on the pole.
Hey, I seen Mel C.
No contest there, mate. If I want someone to knit me a scarf, sure, the pensioner gets a look in. But if
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone to have sex with, no. Guilt
Her
scarf
granddaughter
on
might
menu.
be hot. So when the grand
Oh,
goes,
yeah, get
fucking-
in with the
Get in with the
family.
family, yeah.
No, but it's a bit. I find that disgusting.
Now, hold on one second. I'd like to
Yeah,
interject.
I'd never do it
please.
for money. Not again. I
No,
felt so dirty.
No, never.
Yeah, shit, Steve.
I wouldn't use somebody for money. I think that's a horrible, terrible thing to do.
No, as a man with balls between my legs, I would never be with a woman for their money. I'm only going to be with her for her looks, okay?
I don't even like it. Well, when I'm out with my girlfriend and that, I don't even let her pay
Yeah.
for drinks and shit. I
Her
just
looks
believe
and
that I should pay.
if she cooks. Looks and if she cooks.
Yeah, looks
That's
and
it.
cooks. That's right.
Looks and cooks.
I definitely would never be with a woman for her money. I can guarantee you that.
No.
I'll definitely leave if she can't cook. She'll end up fucking poisoning me.
I was second
No,
that,
well, I
Steve.
can cook, so it doesn't really bother me if they.
Well, I can also cook, but I'm kind of with Steve on that one. I mean, it's not going to be, it'll be definitely... I mean, I'd be with a woman for... I mean, I'd be with a woman for cooking over money any day of the week.
Jesus.
I had to go in, Seven.
Alright, I'm going around behind them.
Oh, shit, Seven. I thought you were going to push him with me. I'll be back.
I
I got
was,
pissed.
but everyone's down. I'm running around behind them. Report your friend. One down. I think there's one left. Is that all of them? Yeah,
I
that's
don't know. Yeah.
where I'll find it.
Let's see.
No, he's done it. Yeah. That's got it. Do you want to pose?
No, I don't know where to pose on this one.
I'm going to
It's one of the shops, isn't it? It's one of the shops.
I'm just going to stand in the middle.
Alright.
And see.
I got it.
Ah.
Oh yeah, mine's outside the shop.
Yeah, mine's in the shop.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's fucker in it, the ghost knife.
I'm going to wave my arms in case someone somewhere can see.
Yeah, someone's
there
here.
There you go.
Like, subscribe.
My patience helped there. I just held. Saw him go running. Shot him in the back. Mate popped out. We both took it out on him, 7. You shot him from there and I shot him from up there.
Hey, Susanna Reid. You guys know who she is? With the Piers Morgan works on Taylor's show.
Yeah, man. She argues with him, doesn't she, a lot? She tells him what's
Well, I
going
mean,
on.
she's pretty old, but not bad looking. You know what I'm saying?
She's cool. None of the loose women, I'm afraid.
No.
Except for the one with the mouth who goes, I can't remember her name. She's a funny cow, she is. The youngest one out of them all.
Loose women. Is that like the American View?
After a few beers, there was a time a few years back where I might have been prepared to slip Carol Vorderman the length.
Oh, yeah. When she wore that Union Jack dress, did you ever see that video? God damn.
I think I may have done, yeah. I say, it's not something I've ever really given a lot of thought to.
So you're going to label this stream GILFs I'd like to...
Well, no need. GILF is just that.
GILF, just put it right there. Yeah.
just call it GILF.
GILF topic.
No need to oversimplify it. Yeah, Carol Valderman. I don't know, Lucy Verasamy. She's a whole lot of...
Got a whole lot of shaking going on. Hello, Black Wolf Studio. How are you, mate? Cheers for liking it. Like it. Cheers, man.
But I don't guess she's that old. She's probably our age. But, you know, like Susanna Reid, she's older than the Heels, right? She's probably in her 50s. Don't look too bad.
Boardman's definitely a lot older than us.
Yeah, she's probably in her... she could be 70.
Oh, shit.
These guys are really excited about playing.
Directly underneath you, Stevie. He's coming around to the back stairs.
Ooh, so many grenades coming in. That's a good little place to be. They couldn't get up the stairs without me shooting them in the head, actually, from there.
I don't know, Shroom. Who else would you fuck from Britain? You got any British chicks? Yeah, from Britain. From the UK?
There's a much larger list of British chicks I would would and have.
I mean, old ones.
Now the list is really small again.
What's your limit? What's your limit? That's what we're trying to find out. Where's your limit?
Yeah, I mean, you got anybody I'm missing? Holly Willoughby, how old she's in her 40s, right? She's not old, right?
Yeah, she's our age. Now, she is our age.
I mean, I'd bang her, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but to call her a guilt...
No, that one in Absolutely Fabulous. What's her name in Absolutely Fabulous?
I ain't seen her for years, though. I'd have to...
Are you talking about Dawn...
The drunk one. No, the drunk one.
Oh, you're talking about Patsy. Patsy. What's her fucking name?
Yeah, I ain't seen her in years, so I can't comment on that.
She was in Wolf of Wall Street. She played his stepmom or step-aunt, didn't she? She was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Famous actress.
I remember her name now. I can't remember.
So we should label it. We should label it bilfs, bitches. I'd like to fuck with it.
I might fuck Lisa Wilkerson. You know, she's the Australian. Since we were talking Australian earlier. I might bang her. I'm not 100% on that one.
I might bang on. I'll get her a drink first and have a
I'd have to be in the situation to give you 100%
eyeball situation.
confirmation on that. Yeah. Yeah, had to
jury's
be there.
Out, jury's out on that one.
Yeah, jury's out on that one. Sorry, guys. I should have come in with a definite. I dropped the ball on that one.
Stay tuned.
That's my fault.
Tuned.
Yeah. I have to talk to her. Lisa, if you want to get in contact with me, you can check me out, Dr. Subtone, youtube.com.
Yeah.
And I'm on Twitter and Facebook. That's Doctor's Subtone, because I didn't know how to spell my own goddamn name.
It's Dr. Subtone, Sheila.
Yeah. We can listen to some Macadaka. Have a few stubbies.
We can listen. Yeah.
And I'll show up in my budgie smuggler. I can't do accents. Sorry, guys.
Mean faces on. Come on, mean faces. What's up with you? Look mean, all you now. Come on.
Hey, Steve, let's mean you just sat right here and have a podcast in live time.
Have a podcast.
So I was looking at my gun and my cock. You see it? Look at it.
Cock it. You gotta cock it.
Oh, there's yours. There's yours.
There's yours. I'm gonna fiddle with yours.
Fiddle with yours.
I'm not sure what sort of podcast.
Pew, 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 pew.
We're moving into X-ray.
Oh, that laser's nice.
Cut you in half.
Oh, you got the green glow stick?
Cut you to pieces with it. That's what I got.
Oh shit, drop my cigarette. God damn it.
What would I eat first? I don't think I could eat your face. I don't think I could eat your face, Doc.
I would probably go for a little bit of thigh meat. That would be my...
You'd have to try the thigh.
Yeah, I'd probably go for... Right here, let me take a look at it.
Yes, got a bit...
Yeah, that's probably what I would go for.
Yeah, the thigh.
No, not the thigh. The thigh. This piece.
I bet your fingers would be nice, little snack.
Not the cock. Alright, you want to go over there and try to kill him? Let's go.
I'll tell you, right, on that show I watched, Doctor, right, they ate Ball's penis tonight.
Oh my goodness.
One of the challenges. Yeah, man. Where are these boys at? Do we need lasers? Should we put lasers on?
A bull's penis.
A bull's penis, yeah, on a cocktail stick. That'll eat it.
Yeah, we were fucking stars.
I don't know if I would do that. I mean, I might.
I know I'm going to do.
There we go, I got killed. Alright.
I forgot, it hurts my eyes if I try and look in the distance in that game. That map.
Yeah, fuck that map.
We was talking about them eating Ball's penis. So what else did they eat? They ate kangaroo anus on the show today.
That sounds lovely.
That sounds like anus. A delicacy.
Yeah, they shaved it and washed it for her. But yeah, she had to eat that and he had to eat other shit. Yeah, 3 cockroaches, 3 mealworms and 3 grasshoppers for a challenge. He ate a fish's eye, which if you squeeze it, you can see all the juice around the eyeball type thing. So he puts it in his mouth and...
Oh, we lost Shroom.
Swallow it like a pill, that's what I say.
Oh, mate, yeah, it was... He said, oh, is that bone in there? And he went, is that bone in the eye? And he went, no, that's the lens, the eye lens. I thought, oh, man.
Oh, man.
What happened, Shroom? You still there, mate?
Shroom, he's not even in chat. Where's he gone?
It's the blue screen.
Exit it.
No, he's still on. He's still on.
He'll still be in chat.
Shroom, you still in?
Shroom, copy that over.
How copy?
Sound off. We've lost him. We never leave a man behind. We've got to go back in and find him.
I seen something today. I said I wasn't going to bring it up, but...
We're all coming home, soldiers.
You guys want to hear something fucked up?
Yeah, we got more fucked up shit, man.
Nah, it's pretty fucked up. I don't even know if I want to tell it. I seen it. I wish I could unsee it. You ever had one of those situations? I look up weird shit on the internet, man, and sometimes you click on shit, and you're like, let's see where this is going to go, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
Like when I clicked on that Wild Wild Country last night. It was an hour episode, man. Started watching it.
Well, it's a whole series. Wow, that's actually a good thing.
Yeah, I watched the
Well, I
first
mean,
one, man.
now hold on.
Moved all the houses in, all them mobile homes, man.
Oh, Wild Wild
Making it a
Country.
mecca.
That is crazy,
just
crazy
watched the first
shit.
One, yeah. Sounds it.
Steve.
There, bro.
Steve. It gets so crazy, man. They start blending up beavers. Okay?
I know, you told me, yeah, and spraying
Oh,
on
my
my shit
God.
with special equipment. Cheeky
Blending beavers.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah,
have
I know
disease.
what I just said sounds crazy. I don't even, like, if I heard what I just said, I'd be like, what the fuck is this drunk, dumb son of a bitch talking about? But this
Sounds
is true.
pretty fucked up from a beaver perspective.
All right. You know, beavers, like, from the water, they build dams, take down trees. All right, well, apparently beavers have got some kind of disease, you know? And it's not like VD or nothing like that, like your standard beaver's got. It's like a special disease. And if you can get it into water sources, it'll fuck people up, you know, from the streams. This is some kind of antique shit from back in the old days, right? Like, you know how beavers build dams, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I know the animals you're on about because you told me the story, yeah.
All right. Sorry, Steve.
No, it's all right.
Shit. Mark, you picking up what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like badgers carry TB in our country. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't remember what they got. I can't remember what they got. It's not herpes or nothing like that, but it's like...
Herpes. Can you imagine catching herpes off a beaver?
Well, I can.
You get arrested.
How would you? Yes,
You get arrested.
So, sir, how did you catch herpes off of this beaver? Well, it slipped, I fell.
Yeah, but anyways, it's crazy. Like they tried to put beavers.
They liquidized them.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did. It was crazy. Yeah.
And they went into town. They went in town with special equipment, with pipes all up their arms and under their sleeves, and was spraying all salad bars and places of restaurants where they eat, and spreading the disease to the people in the town.
Yep. Exactly what it. See, now, doesn't that sound unbelievable, Mark?
It does sound, but I'm presuming it actually happened.
It did happen. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it myself. I remembered hearing things about it back in the day, but yeah, I didn't realize
it. At night, Doc.
All right, man.
I'm fucked. I've got to get up tomorrow morning and do some shit and drive. 4 o'clock in the morning, man. But yeah, nice one for topics and that and chatting and everything, man. I've got to go because I really am fucking gonna just fucked. Come over all funny a little bit, actually.
Okay, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nice one, Doc. Nice one, Seven. I'll talk to you all later.
All right,
see you later, everyone who's watching.
You said you're
no, I won't get. Yeah, I'm staying at my brother's new house. See what it's like.
Well, Steve, make sure you hit us up when you get back in, man. Let us know how it went.
Yeah, Friday night I should be back. What's no Friday tomorrow, isn't it? It's a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, all right.
No, today's Wednesday. Technically it's Thursday now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, technically, yeah, but...
Oh, yeah, I'll be back Friday night.
Friday night, you're back?
Yeah.
Right,
Friday night I'll be on. Nice one, dudes. Catch you all later.
Yeah, out of 5,000.
Cheers for the games. Nice one, brothers.
Well, I'm going to stay on for a bit, Doc, but
I might try and watch you, but I'm literally fucked.
You staying on for a bit, Doc?
Yeah, I didn't run to the store. I grabbed some beers. Yeah, I'll be on for probably another hour.
All right. I'm just going to make a roll up.
There you go. Get a smoke break.
Send Shroom another invite. But one of the guys on my friends list is playing Shenmue 3. Is that out now?
3. Now, I'm not sure about that. I know there was the remasters out.
I had the first 2 Shenmues. I played the first one on the Dreamcast, never quite finished it, and I completed the second one on the Dreamcast and the Xbox. I wasn't all that interested in the third one because it looked like they hadn't updated it since the first or second one, but I didn't think that game was ever going to come out. I didn't expect it to sort of...
Nah, they've been working on it for a while. You still got your Dreamcast?
No, I haven't got one.
I still got my original Dreamcast, man.
Someone on my friends list is playing Shenmue 3. Huh.
Well, I do know they were working on it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a bunch of things for it, but I'll be honest, I mean, graphically, it doesn't seem all that improved over the last 2. They don't seem to have evolved in the way they make games since, like, 2001 or whenever it was that Shenmue 2 came out, so I wasn't all that interested in it, but for a long time I was, because I loved Shenmue 2. The story in that was fucking amazing.
Now...
One of the first video games that ever made me cry.
Well, I will tell you something. See, now, I recently, well, it's been a year ago, you know Resident Evil 2, the remake, came out, right?
Oh, I love that. I've got that. That's brilliant.
Well, I replayed it on Dreamcast, because I got it for Dreamcast still. The original disc, original console, all that shit. And I recently played it, and I'll be honest with you, when the new one come out, I wouldn't have cared if it was like the remake of Code Veronica. If you know what if you're a Resident Evil fan, Code
Veronica was the one I had on the Dreamcast, actually.
Yeah, I had that one on Dreamcast, but what I'm saying is, they remade it for PlayStation 3 and 4, Code Veronica, right? But they kind of kept it the same way. You dig it?
Yeah.
You know, like they redid 0 and Resident Evil 1, and they revamped it. Code Veronica pretty much stayed the same, just was a little bit easier to operate, you know?
I think they updated the tank controls, didn't they? So
they updated tank controls, that's about it. Yep, that was about it.
Give me 2 minutes, buddy. I'm going to quickly go get my tobacco. I'll be back in a second.
There you go, smoke him one, man. Smoke him if you got him. Well, anyways, while he's gone, what I was saying was Resident Evil 2, as beautiful as it is, the remake, you know, I'm not complaining one bit. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But if you growed up in the late 90s, early 2000s, you were smoking weed, you were playing nice survival horror games. Code Veronica was a beautiful game back in the day.
It was stunning back then.
Well, not only that, Resident Evil 2 was. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Gotta get them lunchtime hours up. But, you know, yeah, I had Code Veronica. I had RE2. I mean, literally, I'm looking at them right now on my shelf. I got those games. In their original state, they're beautiful games. They're beautiful games. And like I say, RE2, the remake, is fucking fantastic. I was waiting on it for years, since 2015. I waited on it for a long time.
I'll tell you what I'd love to see a remake of. Right?
Silent Hill?
You've probably... No. Well, yes. But no. Soul Reaver. You may not have heard of it, because it was an old one and it was only... Soul Reaver.
Weaver?
Yeah, it was the legacy, one of the Legacy of Kain games. It was on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
But it was a vampire series of games. There was like 4 or 5 games there.
Yeah.
Soul Reaver was the one that was on the Dreamcast. It was fucking brilliant. And a really, really clever story to it. I loved it. Absolutely loved them. I'd love to see them remake that. There aren't enough vampire games out.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't know about you, but I was a goddamn massive fan of the Dreamcast. I mean, I bought it day one almost. Probably
it's much better than the PS2, in my opinion.
Within the first week when it came out, I bought it. Well, now, see, here's the problem. And this is going to be up to debate for years to come. The DualShock. The DualShock. That's the ticket.
It wasn't the DualShock that won it for it, though. What won the PlayStation 2 over the Dreamcast was the fact that it was the first games console that you could play DVDs in. And at that time, having a built-in DVD player in your console, that was the winner. The Dreamcast was the first one that let you go online, though. I had Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, I remember that.
Games like that.
I remember plugging into my phone line. Yeah. Because it came with like 100-foot.
DSL.
It came with 100-foot of phone line, if anybody knows what that is. Mine did, at least the American version did.
Connection, mine did too, yeah. But that was its biggest thing. I mean, its biggest omission was that they didn't think that they needed to put a DVD player in it. And as soon as PlayStation 2 came out about, a year after the Dreamcast?
Pretty close over here.
So they had time to basically do everything the Dreamcast had, but then they added in, and this is when DVD players were still 200, 300 quid to buy. It was still fairly new. People still had videos, VHSs back then.
Oh yeah.
So the ability to actually play your new DVDs in your PlayStation.
Oh, it did make a. No, I said it then, and I'll say it now. I mean, when you offer me a DVD player, when it's the hot topic, I mean, because back then, you went and rented DVDs. It ain't like it is now. Everything's digital. I mean, you actually went to a store still.
Blockbusters nowadays. I used to buy a lot of stuff from Blockbusters. That's where I got a lot of my used games from as well. I'd go in there and I'd pick up like free DVDs or Blu-rays for like a tenner and stuff like that. I was always in there picking up like films and games.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nah, that's what put that shit over the top. PlayStation 2. Well, I mean, I think maybe even still today, the PlayStation 2 is the top-selling game console there ever was.
Yeah,
I mean, I might be wrong about that, but...
No, I think, probably right, to be honest. Well, you say that. I don't know what the sales figures were for the old consoles. Like, I mean, you got the things like the NES, for example, the original Nintendo Entertainment System. There was nothing else on the market to compete with that when that came out, outside of the Atari 2600, and that was made of wood. But again, it wasn't as popular back then either. I don't know what the sales figures were on the old consoles.
Well, now that's true.
The NES sold very well, the Mega Drive, and not only that, look at something like a Mega Drive or a Master System.
Yeah.
That was that thing. The Mega Drive was out for 8 or 9 years, whereas the expected lifetime of a console now is about 4 years, 5 years before they bring out the next iteration and people start chipping off the old one and getting onto the new one. Back then, consoles lasted a lot longer. The 8-bit era lasted a much longer time than the 16-bit era did, or the 32-bit. The 32-bit era was over in a fucking heartbeat. Then it was on the 64, 128-bit being the Dreamcast and the PS2. And now we're on this sort of every 5 years a new console comes out sort of thing. But back then, they used to last a lot longer, so I just don't know what the best selling console would have been.
Now, I gotta say, I remember, actually, as a matter of fact, my great-grandmother, she had all the Ataris. And it was a long time in between Atari and NES for me. If you know what I'm saying. And I'm not that old. But I played a lot of Atari before I had an NES. You get what I mean? And I
played the 2600, but I never owned one. My mate had one. But that was like the very first big commercial console, wasn't it?
What, the Atari 2600 or the NES?
The Atari 2600 was the first one.
It was pretty big. But I won't lie to you, when I got an NES for Christmas in like 86, something like that. And I got to play it, but I'm not going to lie to you. Not only was my mother and her friends played it, my grandparents were playing it. You get what I'm saying? Like people were, it was something. You know what I'm saying?
See, I always wanted a NES or a Master System, but my parents were too tight, and I didn't have them. I was too young at that point to buy my own. I didn't get onto the mainstream consoles until the Game Boy. That was when the Game Boy came out, I was able to get one quite quickly, and that was the first kind of current gen console that I ever owned. I was like 11 years old at that point.
Was a Game Boy?
Before that, Yeah, before that, I'd had computers before that, but they were always fucking ancient. Like, my computer before that was a Commodore 64, and before that was a Commodore Plus 4. And these were shitty machines when there were much better things out. My parents were always like, oh, you know, it's a computer, he won't mind. And I'm sitting there wanting to get the latest console, and I'm getting a fucking Commodore 64 that loads its games off a fucking tape deck. It wasn't until I broke my left leg and spent about 8 months in hospital that I was able to guilt trip my parents into buying me a Game Boy around about the time they first came out, and then obviously I was Super NES like that. And nowadays, obviously, I'm a lot more current because I can buy it myself.
Well, I'll tell you something, and a lot of people won't remember this or realize this. A VCR at the time NES came out. You know what a VCR is, right? Just humor me.
Betamax, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, Betamax, but my mother had a stereo system and a VCR. The VCR was like $1,000, you know, and the stereo system was like $1,000. So $500 for the game system wasn't that big of a deal, if you know what I'm saying there.
Is that how much they were back then?
Yeah, I know a lot of people are I mean, even if you Google it to this day, what I'm saying will not sound true. But the fact of the matter was, if you went down to the local electronics store, you know, like a radio, well, not even Radio Shack, there was different stores back then, but a VCR was not cheap. A good one, you know, where you had the dual head and you could run 2 tapes in it and you could record shit and all that shit. That shit was not cheap.
I used to have a VCR wired up to another VCR,
Mm-hmm.
so that I could like rent out a video and then record it.
And record it, yeah.
VCR while I watched it. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Yeah, you could buy the ones with dual head, you know, 4 head. Well, I mean, that's what everybody did. I mean, hell, my uncle, he bought Laserdisc when it first come out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a friend who had one of those. He only had one movie on it. It was Aliens. I suppose if you're only going to have one movie on the system, Aliens is a good one to pick. But I remember them. They were huge as well. The discs were like 45s, weren't they?
Yeah, they were 45s. They were. Nah, yeah, Aliens, and my uncle recorded it for me. He had Aliens, and he had American. Yeah, he hooked the Laserdisc up to the VCR, right? And dubbed it.
Because that was how we did it back
then.
Yeah,
yeah. But you know what I got? I still got it to this day, right now. I should put it on my YouTube channel. I've got American Werewolf in London on VHS, recorded from Laserdisc. No shit.
Oh wow.
Ain't that crazy?
It's mad. It's mad. I don't know what happened to all of my old videos. I gave a lot of them away and then just sort of gave up with them.
Or just lost them over time.
Just left them behind. Yeah, so I've got nothing I could play a video on anymore, or a tape. But it's crazy to think that the current generations never even seen a video cassette. They don't know the pain of having to fucking load up a fucking game off a cassette tape and spend 40 minutes waiting for it to load. You get people whinging about load times now. It's, it takes 2 minutes to load. Fuck off. I used to have games that would take over an hour and a half to load.
Oh yeah. Well, like Resident Evil, just on PS1 when the first disc generation came out. God damn, you go through a door and it'd take 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes it would freeze, and you'd have to restart the whole fucking game. Did you ever think you'd talk like an old person when you were young? Probably not, but you know what's different?
Young person ever.
I want to run something by you, and you probably back me up on what I'm saying here. When I would talk to my grandpa about certain things, I think the speed of time is definitely different between, he was, a generation or two behind me.
Yeah.
But I think a generation ahead of me has progressed a lot farther. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, kids stop being kids a lot sooner now.
Yeah, but not in the fashion like now. If you want to talk about when you lost your virginity. Now, granted, I fucked a lot earlier than most kids do nowadays. But as far as being able to launch a goddamn space shuttle, you know, you see where I'm going with this?
Mm. Yeah.
You know, like technology is definitely different. Definitely different.
Well, I mean, technology has bounded along at a rate much faster than any of our other like progressions in the last sort of 50, 60 years. You know,
definitely.
Medicine and everything else has gone along at a fair clop, but compared to technology, that has accelerated at a ridiculous pace. You think 30 years ago everything was analog. You know, it's come a long way. I mean, we've got mobile phones now that are more powerful than a £2,000-3,000 PC would have been. You know, not even going back into the fucking 90s when you're talking about 486s and stuff. There are mobile phones out now that are more powerful than what a top-end PC would have been maybe 10 to 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it's crazy.
Well,
they're getting smaller and smaller. You can get more and more out of them. I mean, shit, we're sitting here playing a virtual reality video game.
Sitting here crying about
console, of all things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think anyone's going to join us, mate. I've chucked out.
Oh, did you invite somebody?
I invited Shrooms. I didn't know what happened there. He didn't say goodbye or anything. But he's still on Firewall. But
Let me see. You want me to see if I got anybody? Real quick. Dig Gun, he invited me earlier. I don't know if you know him. Looks like, well, he's not on the game. He's on, but yeah, he's just online. Yeah, he's not on the game or nothing. Well, I sent him one. I like to play with him.
Yeah,
he's a lot of fun.
Send him one anyway. Hey, Stevie.
Yo, Stevie.
Just jumped on my chat for a second. Gave me a like. Cheers, buddy. Me and Doc are still shooting the shit, trying to find other people to come in and join us.
So 15ish. Yeah, he said about 15ish.
Fuck it, let's go grab a couple of randoms then and shoot some
Alright.
people.
Nah, but it's just like the PS1. You know, if you Google it nowadays, and this is what pisses me off about our modern, you know, doesn't really piss me off. I guess that's the wrong word, but aggravates me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Stevie. Yeah, I do, yeah.
Like they try to say this costs this much. It's like, no, it didn't cost that much. I remember. I got blue screen. Fucking A Christ. Man, I've got blue screen so many times tonight. Jesus.